Here we go, my friends. Second semifinals of the day. It's 100 Thieves versus Winthrop Shopify Rebellion.
Quick start too, and
I'm back. I'm back. I missed the first one, but I'm back. Let's go.
Getting position, but I think she recalled her TP, so she has to play this spot.
Oh, she will continue to play that spot, but even the Prowler, but she's safe behind the pillar only for so long. Not the sturdiest of pillars, but round the corner. Got the KO, Alexis. No flash, but you got aura. Maybe that's all you need. But 100 Thieves within the smoke and finally encounter some competition.
Melia was on fire yesterday. Still on fire. Oh my god.
Playground yet again.
Everybody down despite the first blood going here for the side of the defense.
Oh, what a flash.
Okay, moves. Damn. Thrifty? Man, it was so crazy this today. Especially on that GX versus Team Liquid Academy game.
And man, the red carpet soaked in blood. Look at Winthrop Shopify continuing. At least able to recover the spike.
And today is the best of 3, my friends. Tomorrow, grand finals, I think will be best of 5.
Back out of 100 Thieves with the better weapons. So now 100 Thieves have to re-clear through this. You thought they were gone, but the threat still lingers. And it's Governor up close with the Spectre double kill. Leaving Slandy. That IGL we know and love.
Slandy's a nice name.
Call her own shot.
I'm so used to see mobs playing chamber.
Spike. Still some Utah left, even Alexis, but you know, you don't want to flash your own teammates. You got the stacked up squad. Winthrop Shopify open to deny the anti-eco, and it's just that easy.
Gotta keep your eyesight on that one. I almost felt that was through the wall.
Oh.
And also, my friends, I apologize. I missed 2 games yesterday here from the Spotlight series. That tech pause, man, it broke me. I'm not gonna lie. I was very tired already, and it took forever, man. I had to go sleep.
Even through the wraparound, they just have each other's backs. Dodona converts 3.
Dodona, I might be your #1 fan in the world.
That smoke.
You are incredible.
With Melia. He's gonna try and go for an early timing. Prowler keeps Slandy rooted in place. The plant is going to be very difficult, but with that pick from Melia, it's now doable. The moves shows face.
Good shots, my friends. Good shots.
Everyone to death. That's what being 6 foot will do to you.
They want to play the power of numbers and trade out for the contact.
Man, Mobus. Dang, I just thought about it and I jinxed the guy. That was some shots that he's hitting is really nice, bro. He has that flag. I didn't jinx shot.
You have to address the problem. That doesn't seem to be a solution.
Great aim, bro. Great aim.
Wow, what a round. On the opposite side, Cryo's waiting for someone to just peek into him. But it's Dodo with the win. Now you gotta screenshot that kill feed. You never gonna be able to let go of that.
I mean, more people are gonna have to start screenshotting Dodonut because you could definitely see that she has what it takes to compete at the tier 1 level.
Yeah, after being with SRG for a full year, she has filled in.
Poor girl, man, had no chance there.
She kicks hard.
Infiltrator?
Incredible at GCC, but Infiltrator was.
Man, they are on fire. Damn, no money for 100 tips.
Winthrop Shopify gonna do these walkdowns. Find the timing of risk beyond.
7-1 is coming.
Thinking maybe you would just have to dual moves.
Cryo.
Spotted there before.
Save us, bro. Save us. You and Asuna. Please. Asuna, never ask you anything, bro.
Behind, double swing.
Asuna.
But the thing,
bro.
Squad's better on the 100 Thieves
bro,
side.
I look like me.
Now they look to wrap towards A.
That's not a good thing, bro.
That's a big round for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, man, this is a big round for all of us.
You still have KO.
To avoid the 7-1, dude.
I don't think you're gonna need it at that point because it's hard.
The other day, even the Chinese caster was making fun of the 7-1, bro.
There's still 2 flashes
across the globe.
No
one will respect Brazil anymore.
So going for this to keep the economy low, I respect it.
He respect that. He said he respect that.
Just break that 6th round win streak.
Let's go, my friends. Asuna. I'll never forget that, bro.
Back into the action. Null command already activated.
I want to use my dash. Want to use my dash.
Hoping to get timing and a
Asuna.
surprise.
He's on fire.
Asuna locks in. Reliable as ever for the multi-kills. Now tucked to the right side. Governor with the Owen.
Man, this could be a nice chance for Asuna to play something fun, huh? Pop off a little bit to get some confidence.
It's gonna be really good. Starts with the picks. Marceline keeps their distance. Paired up with Cryo. Oh, Marceline has to watch the left side. Tristan with the 1 versus 2. And she'll deliver.
Big right tip is out. I need to pay attention to the chambers more here. Because I've been playing chamber recently, bro. Not gonna lie. This shit is fun as, you know?
Stalemate, especially when you have the
my
close
God.
smoke
Already?
standing in the way. 100 Thieves, I guess, get lucky spamming through, and the Prowler will reveal moves. You should expect that, but not the Judge, and not Donut also being there. 100 Thieves, though, still have more than enough in the tank to get things set up. They'll be suppressed for the moment, which has them a little nervous.
Yeah, mobs.
Winthrop,
We gotta pull.
Shopify have 2 flashes
Miracle
and a
around here with
dream,
Alexis.
but split from each other. But it could be a pain sandwich. Alexis is traded though, moves, waiting for his moment.
And then you start showing your hand on.
Oh my god, Cryo playing solo A, gets a kill,
Cryo's there, you get a kill.
damage on moves, and gets out alive.
Kill and
Try to sell that
information.
thing.
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Single-handedly defends the
Winthrop
side.
by not liking
Something back to B.
Cryo is
One bullet.
now tucked into Asuna.
Oh, he believed in that flag. I believe it
He's
too.
able to open things up over at A, but the rundown in mid is strong, but the spike is left on its own. Governor's at 15 HP.
Didn't expect.
He's going to be called over by Alexis.
Yeah, they can
Thank God
plant.
she got
No
that
problem.
kill.
The government is
That
1
round is gonna
HP.
look very perilous for this offense if it wasn't for her.
Yeah,
Now the
got
plant will be able to go
info
down.
from the haunt and the kill from the Jets, so they know where the last 2 players are at. So you flip the map. You're hoping to play your time. You have a knife and a flash to work with on the side of the dugout. You're hoping that's going to be good enough for Governor to swing out, but they don't know that there's
Alexis
a
has
big
flash
flank
and
down here
knife.
from Melia.
See if Governor can withstand
Man,
it.
if
I think
Governor
just
finds
based
one
on
here,
time,
it's
though,
legendary.
Alexis should
Oh my
be
god, it's
good.
not
Let's see
watching.
how antsy she is to bail out Governor. Really good shot at 15 HP. He still stands. Sandy caught between a rock and a hard place.
Okay, they're
Alexis is
called.
gonna keep falling out. That spike getting tapped.
my
And
guy,
Governor gets the
guy.
finish. We're expecting more of a push from Winthrop Shopify, just seeing Dodonut, but it's all a fake, and Cryo at least trades. He's always good for one. Now Winthrop Shopify will have an open sight.
One's trying to cut the rotates with the lurk from Governor into Art. Doesn't hear any of the rotates in the footsteps. So with that flash, they will have an idea. There's at least some bodies here rotating from the back of the spawn.
Right here.
First blood did go 100 Thieves' way. No upgrades in sight. Just the power of teamwork. And Alexis doesn't care how many are on the other side. 4K for the KO.
B site, Cryo reads it perfectly to be in the right
Oh,
place at
punish.
the right time, but unfortunately,
Good shot by mobs. Only Asuna here to
Well, the
defend.
guys are
What
shut
can the
for
boy
good.
do? The man.
Side is Asuna hoping to delay things. Not get pinged by the haunt and still manages to re-swing into
Asuna is so
Infiltrator.
crazy, bro.
Asuna knew he had to just do
The
it
way he
all on
plays,
his own.
man, is
Help
different than
was
anyone
too
else in the
far
world,
away.
bro.
He needed to do something. And the impact has been felt.
Man, I would
Alexis
love
down
to
from
see
the Prowler.
Asuna
100
winning
Thieves know
something
there's
big.
one on the right,
You know?
but it was a
I would like,
pain.
honestly, man, I would like to see that
so
day.
Focused on what that Fade had discovered. A gap was left open. Slandy watches from below, waits for a swing. You always expect numbers from Winthrop SR.
One enemy remaining.
Alexis in a good spot. Keep the spike protected. Longevity matters.
And now
here.
Thieves,
There we go
no
again.
money.
Winthrop SR just gifted an open sight yet again. And Governor living on. He could be pushed through spawn, and
Planted.
that's a heads-up play from Cryo. To be able to upgrade his weapon because of that.
Oh,
Go on the
Infiltrator, you're in
flank.
big trouble.
Timing is everything, and
No?
Winthrop SR
We're fine?
want to take advantage of maybe how split 100 Thieves are. And they address the angles one by one. Moves is having a field day today.
Yeah, man, he's looking
On the
clean.
clove. Infiltrator will be the tip of the spear too.
Man, I like this version of mobs without the
As
help
long as
all the
Winthrop
time.
SR keep trading.
He on cloves
It'll
is
work
looking
out
nice.
in the end. They're rich enough too that dropping weapons doesn't matter, but things are getting hairy. It's a 2 versus 2. Not even the spike halfway. Now it's truly done.
One enemy remaining.
He's so clean, bro.
yeah, 4K for Cryo is not too bad.
Prowler rings in. The Nightfall thrown into the mix. Melia can't escape, has the op. And just is trusting in her teammates to support. And she falls and there's no trades. It's annihilation. Marceline with 2 tucked into the corner.
Okay, okay.
They have to
Thieves
do
still
something
fighting.
about it. But wait, Marceline may have
The
just
moves.
saved
He's
the
on fire,
100
bro.
Thieves. And it's up to Cryo and Asuna to do what they do best. Cryo has to wait for Asuna to get in position silently. Oh, and the timing. Wait, the choke. Okay, Moobs will get a second chance at life, but he's gonna ego chow this.
Oh, you gotta...
And Asuna keeps trying to back away. You gotta take your guns where you can, and Moobs gifted a perfect opportunity. And now we'll escape in the shadows.
Okay, Cryo.
Now you have full information of where he's rotating from, so that gives a chance now for Cryo to reposition himself in this pulse plan. But a huge 1v1. What a nice little round that, or a nice little fight that Moves won here against Cryo.
Oh my god! 100 weaves! Jesus Christ, bro! One misses blast though.
It's all a fake, but it's not working on the 100 Thieves. They've had this well read. They're ready around the corner to A, and Cryo will open it up with the op. Infiltrator wants to pressure this, get into their face. Marceline, unexpected around the corner. And
Man,
now
it feels like they get the
just
advantage,
to get
and then
established. Winthrop
everything falls
SR,
apart so fast.
The smoke is actually splitting them up, and the Lexus is injured. That's all it's
what?
gonna
You
take
invest
to
the
break
ult? Cryo
up
another
Winthrop
4K.
Winthrop SR not liking the situation they're in, but Donut's not creating any opportunities, lurking around, but the spike's already been pulled away, and
yeah, they're going
that
back.
fake was enough to pull out the Nightfall from Slaney.
You gotta be careful with sound here.
Winthrop SR were already
Actually,
heading
can hear all
elsewhere.
that.
Nice timing from 100 Thieves. That swing was supposed to be off the pop flash from Asuna and is swung to a little bit too early for Melia.
Oh my god, how many?
And that's Winthrop University.
Normally it's more than one.
Big moment for Marceline with the judge. It's gonna do a lot of
Yeah,
work.
you just
Starts
give up
with
on that
one.
now.
Winthrop SR aren't gonna
We still gotta deal with
pile
Cryo
in.
there on A.
Good patience. The smokes are
The
reestablished.
boy has an up.
Winthrop SR very limited on the
10 seconds.
routes that they can take.
Cryo gets one for free, I think.
Oh, Cryo, gotta lock in, gotta do it.
Fucking outta here, bro, you outta here.
Second guess. And the plank goes down right in the nick of time. Marceline with the judge isn't. It's gonna maybe have some issues breaking in with the judge. An Infiltrator is being very proactive right now. I like this version of him.
Yeah, especially with that pick, and now it makes it even harder for 100 Thieves to retake. Slaney and Marceline, no util. You have to play the contact. It will surprise one.
One enemy remaining.
Wait a minute.
Time to jump.
Infiltrator, they know where he is. Back through main, the defuse getting stuck, and Marceline with 3, and that's with the judge.
Who's the play of the next round, my friends?
Right there.
Let's just
That
saw
was
Melee
nice.
kills.
The
She
path
got a nice 3K.
Prowler. They really tried to clear behind that art box in the first place, so that
In
they
the 11
didn't come into
to 9, my
surprises of
friends. Would
anybody
this be
hiding
a
in
fast
that
play on
spot.
B?
So that's just heads up play from Melia to find that timing before the Prowler reaches them, so they could actually get that pick into Palace. So it's very nice to
Okay,
start.
what do you use here?
Now Melia will go toe to toe.
Good flash again. Still gets the kill. And Melee is good. Pop the
Melia
blades.
clean as
Pump in.
ever.
Wanna secure map
Ult in the
point.
back pocket too. Winthrop SR is still gonna test these waters, but they think Melia is within the site, tucked away. Winthrop SR have no idea. They do have to watch it. And Cryo gets his one over
Just
on the
that
right
and gets the
side.
kill.
Winthrop SR, they got no other choice. They have to feed the beast, and Asuna
Thieves
will add
fighting back, my
to the
friends.
wanting to also keep someone around A, so they don't
Oh
wrap
my God,
around,
in
and
the head.
now middle punctured yet again. Winthrop SR head towards B.
He's trying to funeral.
Odona hasn't taken a peek at long yet, from what I remember. So a lot rests on
Man, Mobius is
Asuna, and
feeling
now he
good
may
with this
rest
club, bro.
permanently.
Wait, he's
Winthrop
moving?
SR
He's shooting?
flawless in this round.
More of clothes, bro.
Damn, huge round coming in.
Yeah,
But
Cryo, you got a lot of
things
money.
off. A knock kill with the weapon picked up from Melia, then gives it to Alexis.
Bro,
to get
Cryo
in
is
here
so
with the,
good.
with
That's
the
even his
angle.
Maya, bro. What the?
Dimensional drift. Infiltrator spotting the 2 on the left. The Nightfall thrown into the mix to try and hit those pink players and to decloak.
Okay.
at the
I wanna
end.
see OT. I wanna see
How
OT.
about the wall? The positions are being held.
Man, Melia, not
100
missing.
Thieves. Don't care what ults you throw at them.
Player standing.
Only Dodonut
Winthrop
left.
SR going down,
One
kicking
victory with
and
an up.
screaming, and it's Dodonut in a 1 versus
She's
3
dangerous.
with the op.
Not for
Against
Melia, my friends.
Melia.
We go again.
He's keeping it safe after both Prowlers shot down. They're just gonna choose to regroup with Marceline off the Cosmic.
I mean, Cryo is still getting a lot of kills, but today we are seeing some waves that it's rare to see from Cryo, you know? But that's just because it's Cryo that we're talking about.
Yeah.
A rare miss from
He's-
the op shot from Cryo
he's
that gives an
different, bro.
opening for Winthrop University to actually go for the pincer maneuver with Shopify Rebellion.
No command from Alexis. No Cosmic Divide. No help coming. Trades solid. Marceline ever so dependable here on the back lines.
Climb D. Csak egy trade mob ut.
Winthrop SR doing what they can
Big one, Governor.
to retaliate. Even with the Sheriff, Governor will still have his impact felt. Moves is at 23 HP. His flank, Masina, could be everything. Could be an easy one on
Oh
Governor.
my
Okay,
god, Governor has the rid, gets the kill.
Had that dog in him for
And
the
this
first
is
time.
J.
That is insane.
Oh my god.
Slandy
Oh, the game is over.
still here. Moves. Gonna let
GG!
No,
Winthrop,
that's
big
the
W here, my
nod.
friends, but this was their map pick, okay?
Back on top.
Wow. And to be able to win that round, Governor.
Leave a like, subscribe,
and gets value
activate notifications. We'll be right back
for
with the
that
second
round.
map.
So yeah, same thing as you, Lemon Kiwi. Sorry for disrespecting the buys that you have from Winthrop University.
Here we go, here we go.
First one to get tested.
We can on? I hope so. My
Came
friends,
out with the
cryo
attacking
on
pistol
chamber.
last time, but it was a 1-6 deficit. They got to.
So you can come through and at least to start the 100 Thieves on.
Donut on chamber again, my friends, versus cryo. Let's go. Whoops. On clove, I like that.
Came out
Nothing
with the
again, bro, on the
attacking pistol
KO.
last
Play
time,
something
but it
else,
was a
man, no?
1-6 deficit they have to overcome, and Slandy is not joking around anymore. The IGL tax will not be paid today. Marceline, what a swing, what a shot. Governor lurking, low HP is 100 Thieves. The shock bolt thought he was gonna be enough. Governor knows what awaits him.
Nice shot.
Well, it's a bullet to the dome, I guess. I was hoping to have more of a say about that. Moves. Does he play it safe? He waits for his initiator to get into play.
Okay.
Flexes both
Well,
flashes.
all
One
together.
out, drop down, beautiful. Belly at 180s. And
Forbidden
Slandy
round?
has her back too.
Forbidden round, Slandy?
Thieves, despite getting shaken up, they still stand.
Spike planted.
Dodonut will be next to take the mantle. Even when you had Util, it was hard to disrupt the plans of 100 Thieves.
Playing once more.
Donut's
Oh.
revenge, but the barrel
Nice round,
takes
nice
out.
round.
Slandy is having a game in the smoke, so Cryo can't do much about it. Marceline could have timing here as the smoke drops and flashed in.
Oh my
Cryo
God.
can't even trade. There's multiple victims.
Just
now.
like that, everything fell apart.
And that would allow so many weapons to get picked off the rotate if the last two players are committing to plan into B. So they know they have some sort
Man,
of
these Zoe
weapon
monitors, they're
advantage
incredible.
for
But the
their
view
weapons
angle
against the
is-
pistols that you have from the defense.
It's not good, guys. It's not good.
So I respect the play from Slaney.
But your play is amazing.
Clear this area as they see the amount of weapons as they
30
ping
seconds
across
left.
that are still on the ground. They know they have the advantage to still duel against their opponents.
Unable to upgrade, not wanting to fall for the bait. Seemed so juicy, but Winthrop SR, if anyone can pull off a thrifty, it's them. They've done it in the previous map for 12 seconds. 100 Thieves just have to be on prevention duty, and they've done it.
That's an important eco round on the side of the defense. That's a lot of economy that gets built up, allowing Donut to invest into an operator.
Ooh, what a ping! And a Hunter's Fury had potential.
I wonder, what governor is studying?
It parts the Red Sea, but
What are they? I was
That's all
studying
it
actually,
really
man.
did.
I'm not gonna lie, these guys from Winthrop,
things,
they are
no
legends, bro.
damage.
For me, they are legends.
100 Thieves
Because, man, both of the level of performance that they put
or being grabbed.
throughout challenges
Now,
and Ascension,
offensive
why we
Hunter's
study?
Fury, how about a taste
Gotta
of
respect,
your own
man.
medicine? But the army has shown up at the door. Winthrop
Spike
SR.
down A.
Oh, we're gonna try and use the spike as bait.
Nice,
And
Governor.
Governor leaves corpses behind. And Cryo just doesn't have the HP to pull this off, including against an up and against the stack. And he has to pick up the spike.
My friends,
so
this will break this economy. They're in trouble.
just leave with your head held high.
Just hoping that some mistakes are going to happen as soon as this smoke dissipates. And as you're going to try to peek one by one, potentially, just like you did before, you might allow your crowd to get the dub.
Damn, bro, no
Little
chance.
wall bang towards the end by Governor. On trying to anchor up towards this B side and go for a hero play.
Nothing that
Oh
can
my
stop
God.
100 Thieves. Moves is on his way. Alexis has a flash to make a play and set herself up, but just desync from
What?
the team. What just happened?
I don't know.
3K in the blink of an eye.
Best rookies
A lone
ever.
Attack. Just deliver to 100 Thieves.
30 seconds left.
And now it's a duel, Marceline versus Moobs.
Marceline, you're facing a boss right now. Oh, she saw it.
Just spotted Moobs leaving.
Oh, you are the boss. You are the boss.
These is round.
Donut pairs with her teammate Alexis work together if they need to flash out, make a play, but Melia is a scary jet to go up against. She's got
Oh my, yo, look at the way he's shooting, man. This is so nice.
Back in the equation. No, little antsy for that kill, Asuna.
Okay, ace clutch.
Can convert the ace.
Okay, what? Bro, Asuna gets the most crazy kills ever, bro. Every time.
Dude, he was being rezzed. It should have been an easy kill into Infiltrator.
It should be, bro. It should be.
Help him get the Hunter's Fury if needed. But this split, I wonder if Infiltrator and Governor can get this cut off. This could recover a weapon. I'm coping. 100 Thieves caught completely off guard.
God,
And there
50.
it is. But Infiltrator is a little trapped, but that's okay. Weapon still recovered. 100 Thieves know there's a flank. Now they're going to extend outwards to maybe find this fourth member.
Time to jump.
And even a dimensional drift invested there from Infiltrator. They think this is winnable. Another thrifty for Winthrop SR. Is it possible? With Alexis at the helm, surely. But no, the window goes unwatched. And now time just may win it for 100 Thieves if they can last that long. And now someone can just get on the spike.
It's over.
Then they got time.
Oh
It's close, but they got time. They got time.
So nicely played by Winthrop University SR.
Oh, this clove is nearby. The smoke down just to delay things.
Infiltrator.
Protect themselves. 100 Thieves won't have that cosmic divide this time, though. Marceline missing. At least
Ah,
Melia,
bro.
that's what
Yo.
they really needed to accelerate
Timing in
scale
Valorant
up
is
into
crazy.
the- Oh.
Nice
He
bait.
goes
Nice
for
bait.
Infiltrator just walks up and kills him. That's funny. Thieves won't have too much time to breathe.
Beautiful.
Though, even through the clove. Wow,
Great flash.
Melia, Asuna, relentless.
Man, Melia can shoot, bro.
Now just cut in half.
Damn. Thieves with 7, my friends. I think you're going to split.
2 rounds left in the half. 100 Thieves catching Infiltrator. Oh, but it sets up Governor for an absolute slaughter. Gets thrown
Okay,
until
he did good.
still gets away with 2. That is enough to limit the options of 100 Thieves, but at least Melia is in the
Just playing
picture,
safe.
so you can take space quickly.
Playing smart.
But they still want to take their time. No dash. No updraft. 100 Thieves just watch.
Oh,
the window.
Donut.
Tough
Still
angle
gets the
to
kill.
cut. 100 Thieves
What a
pick up
recovery.
that.
Man, this is something that I need to improve as ever. When you miss the shot, you gotta be ready to get the
Behind
hunter.
Melia be very, very fruitful for them.
And the mind games too. Drone being heard from 100 Thieves. Melia was hoping for a
Cryo,
cutoff.
you are so
Cryo
good,
sweeps
bro.
and takes advantage.
He is so
Definitely
good.
beneficial for 100 Thieves.
We can now
Hoping to
learn
find
from
another
Cryo, but
defensive pistol.
the small things that he
But
do,
left.
the way that he
Winthrop
positions his
SR
crosshair, man, he's a
do not
fantastic
care.
player.
28 HP and a dream, hoping to sync up with Alexis, set her up, but too many cooks in the kitchen. Main.
I
But
told
always
her
careful
not!
of when you
I
grab
didn't
the
believe she
door.
was going to
You
get that
never
kill,
know.
not gonna lie.
There's
Thrifty?
not Governor, but
Yo,
still
this put
perspective from
Winthrop back in the
100 Thieves
game.
with first blood opens.
Shopify too. Man, this is weird to say, I'm not gonna lie.
Already.
It's crazy.
Winthrop
It is.
SR on these lower buys. There's something
Oh
else.
my
An
God.
Infiltrator.
Why, for me, the Marshall's in the
with
way.
this Marshall, and he may just repeat
I just think
before.
people
And
didn't
Asuna's gonna respect it.
maximize, you know, the
Marceline doing
potential of
opposite,
this weapon,
having
bro.
a solo
It's a good
OP
weapon.
against the world.
And it's not that hard to hit headshots like that, bro. Low key in Valorant, the HT move is lower.
Pick up to Marceline gives a chance now for Asta and Marceline is still.
Remember Kenyes? Simple?
Not anymore.
Balance? Yes.
Not when Karn's still alive like that. Easy
I think
pick.
a lot of people don't know, right?
How the
Also,
hell are they winning
believers
these
rise
rounds
up.
with pistols?
Right.
But some do, some do. If you don't know, bro, go watch some
The
highlights.
believers.
These guys are
not-
legends.
Thrifty.
They haven't seen Melia, so that will probably be the green button for them to just start moving more aggressively inside B.
He's got so much time because he teleported
flash.
deep into middle, gets the heads up on Marceline, and the rest of the ducklings follow suit. I get heads up onto the high ground. Cryo gonna call that out to the KO. Asuna has flashes. It's a bit of
Nice
a
round
delay.
for Cryo.
Desync from 100 Thieves on
Guys,
and how
do they close this out to
showcase.
0?
And Melia
Man, Thieves looked so good in the first game that I saw. Low key, I thought they were looking like the best thing.
Definitely Asuna stuck and being watched, and now just acting as bait for Slandy and Cryo to walk in.
But for me, the best thing I ever saw
on
on Spotlight series was that G2 one, man. When talking about the build, bro, that roster was actually insane.
Grab a weapon and leave, but Infiltrator already almost has another dimensional drift. He's trying to earn it right here and right
Thieves,
now.
you gotta win this round.
Smokes up Hunter's Fury from the defense to try and delay things. And
Marceline, thanks.
will
You heard it, man.
clean house.
Okay, that was clean, my friends. Exactly what they needed, because their money was shit.
A flawless.
The governor is lined up to get the recon dart into the A site. And here's that
A
hit.
lot of ults. Hunter's Fury and Dimensional Drift. I'm surprised Asuna is still lingering. Everyone else with disengaging was respecting what Winthrop SR have been throwing at them. You know, so Asuna gets away with that. Now the Owl Drone clears the site. Winthrop SR feeling secure, but that ping feels Asuna. And moves is still quick
What are
enough
they,
to deal
moves?
with
What are they?
Cryo. Trouble around the corner. And they can all funnel in to the top of the site. Winthrop SR have cleared that window. Governor doing great work at the side. I need Marceline to have a big moment here
Good
at
shot.
the top of the window. No, the awareness is just next level from Winthrop SR. Now 100 Thieves have
Oh
heads
my
up. This would be a
God.
moment
One more?
for Melia to be that headliner, to be in the spotlight.
Good shot, Rada.
Oh, no.
Cryo, what a tap.
Ponytail, and
Thieves,
that's enough.
still in this, man.
Cryo.
Only dot on the
putting
left.
in the
One
work.
betray.
Triple kill for
She doesn't
him.
have money.
Donut, the last one.
So might consider saving this, actually.
And with not a good route to exit. 12 seconds.
10 seconds
Open to
left.
do damage. You're hearing the jumps and catches Marceline on the climb up. It's possible. Donut. Oh,
she
make it
believe.
4 for Cryo.
Look at that Fallon play.
Staying steady and calm.
WSR.
Small desync between
Asuna?
the drone and Cryo's swing, but Asuna makes up for it. Double kill on entry. Slandy's gonna stay put. They're gonna come back towards A.
30 seconds left.
I was gonna say, so interesting that you still want to commit into this one because your economy is down the drain if you lose this round. Yet Donut still gets an entry and they flip the map.
13 seconds. This is an important round. Flashes out. Asuna on the prowl, but doesn't want to drop down into the nade. And Infiltrator is gonna get proactive, but does not want to get kicked in the head. So they stay put, stay in cover, play it safe. Cosmic Divide to kind of break up this fight through the chaos. Melia will thrive and swings into her own smoke. And 100 Thieves will get away with tying things up 11-11. Cryo Diab will be at A. Maybe hearing the recon and the drone
Oh,
be used
Donut.
by Governor. Will pull
That's a big kill.
rotations. Winthrop SR
Not
their way
yes.
into the site, and Marceline could get away with murder.
Even though I
here.
think this
Flashed, waits for the
crowd
perfect
spray,
moment
like
to
walking,
strike.
probably walking, I
Winthrop
think was
even dropped the
on CS.
spike. Alexis
Actually, not sure of the
trusted
term in
she had
English, but
time.
I think it might work, bro,
Marceline
actually, especially with the
consistent
Phantom.
On her impact towards B.
I'm sure if it's the best
Asanas
way
in
to
the
shoot in
fray.
Valorant, but
Flash
might
out,
work.
unaffected. Hunter's Fury, awkward timing, but could get a ping, could confirm the kill.
My friends,
Asuna
they are
is
on
up,
map
it's enough.
series grand finals
About to mention,
point.
if anything,
Dimensional drift. This is for all the marbles for Winthrop SR. Can Infiltrator deliver them the win? 100 Thieves want to get ahead before the setup is there.
Marceline,
will
Marceline.
come back against the competition. And
Moves.
I thought that pistol
Is alive.
was going to end.
Has
moves.
ult.
Still main character energy.
yeah, but he's
Now the
6
time
foot,
on
so
their
just hits
side.
him in the chest.
Oh, that's true.
Talking about main character, I suppose it's feeling
Donut
good, man. Guy into surgery.
stays put. Stays ahead of the game. 2 versus 2 for the win. Slandy, Cryo. A duo you wouldn't
Show all
expect
the
with the
best, brother.
IGL. Call the shots, moves to HP, and an
What? What? It ends like that, bro. GG, what the heck?
God,
Bro, that was a sick shot, my friends. Leave a like, subscribe, activate notifications. This will be the final game that I will cover today. Sorry if the energy was low, my friends. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very tired. I woke up really early today. It was a long one, but I hope you have enjoyed it. And my friends, tomorrow we'll be back. I will do the consolidation final for the Project Splendor, the grand finals of the tournament as well, and then the grand finals of the Spotlight Series Americas, my friends. Thank you so much for watching, for interacting, for everything. I love you all, and I see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Or in the next video. Watch my videos.
Looking through main, and we're really not wasting any time getting some presence here on the sites, getting the attention of Benji. Backing away though is Joe on the angle. Mephisto, they're trying to surround NV FlyQuest. A beautiful double kill though comes out of Exter, and this is a signature agent, so I'm excited to see him shine. And jumping on in is his duo, of course, popping on cleanup duty. This is almost looking flawless for NV FlyQuest.
Even Munch. No chance there on the 3 versus 1.
Yeah, just seeing if someone was going to be tucked in with that dog, and this is very reminiscent of how that initial pistol started. And the FlyQuest just have to check that left corner, but Mephisto still with the early swing surprises NV FlyQuest. Poppin will be back in the picture, depending on how that ult goes. At least trying to scout through U-Haul. Does reveal Benji with the judge, something NV FlyQuest have to be careful of how they handle and how they approach it, but Thea keeps her distance and keeps focused. Now NV FlyQuest have set up a perimeter. Michaela and Munch have to break it apart from both sides of the map. Munch is traded some information for Michaela to work with, but what is feeling like a very impossible crossfire to walk into. 1v3. Around the corner, Ev will get a glimpse, and that's all she needed.
You're definitely seeing that Curly are actually giving a little bit more respect here on that aggression from Envy, and they want to try to flood Black as a group.
Oh, that silence, the calm before the storm, and both showstoppers exchange. I like that, Carly. We're giving more pushback, forcing NV FlyQuest to invest more and more, including the clone, the boombot, whatever else it is. But Benji is a menace in the shadows, getting away with a double kill before Thea hunts it down. NV FlyQuest can only rely now on Thea. Spike in hand could teleport out, but who would await her is Joe, and she doesn't know what could await her on the other side. But Thea has blossomed so much as that young player who was scouted so long before. Now that confident caller, NV FlyQuest trusting in her and what she believes to be possible. But Michaela, what a shot.
Yeah, nice little 1v1 there to end it out. And now they're kind of split across that because they've lost a player so early. This should be easy right now for Envy to take, but as I was mentioned before, they're not playing soft sight.
Oh, and that's the beauty of having a Brimstone. This is just going to be such a good ult to lock down a site. NV FlyQuest had the fake. The re-hit is still successful.
Spike planted.
Only the orbital strike used there from Carly. On the flank, though, here comes Michaela. Benji waiting for the time to pinch in. Right at the corner is Exter. Oh, quick shift. Benji readjusts. This is good, but you need to see Michaela have an impact here, and tough to dance against Poppin like that. 5-2 now for NV FlyQuest. And for friendships where you're able to ask something of someone else on the team. Joe, very daring, are we? 31 HP, lives to tell the tale. We got the dimensional drift involved, and Exter shows face. Cards are on the table now. How did Carly respond? Lurking ahead, hearing something. Exter knocking at the door before anyone even seems to be home, but Benji punishes Exter. That was a risk he was willing to take. Now the doors are closed, and Carly, we're all just grouped up waiting for what the call is. How they're gonna try and break into this. It starts with the boombot, Mephisto with the Bucky, hoping to dance at close range. Confirms that onto Poppin. Space, real estate for Carly to work with. The rest of NV FlyQuest will play time, will play the distance. And Jazzy is revealed now the position into Octagon. Ev even still has a flash. They want to make sure they have some presence. The spike is planted in front, so they'll always be able to see that diffuser. And Joe will be able to maintain that operator.
The last round of the half, the dog is going to spot Mephisto, kind of stuck, force the TP most likely. That forces out the showstopper, but this is a nice bait being done by Envy FlyQuest to start.
Ooh, Exter respecting that ult. Everyone tucking away. Got a lot of good resources out of Carly, but Joe still gets the first blood with the charge, and Ev is something else. Seeker's out. Double kill. The B hit is there, and Carly, especially Benji, has to buy time. Has the orbital strike to play off of two. Decides last minute to throw it out. Forces Envy FlyQuest forward. They're on the hunt, and Joe has no way to escape. But the spike is still on its way, so Munch could have some timing here. Look at this read from Envy FlyQuest, hearing, seeing trouble afoot, and that's the third kill for Ev.
To potentially bring this to that third map of split where you'll have that revenge potential.
Oh my God, Jazzy front and center back into her duelist shoes. Man, and she is not budging. There is no stopping her in showers. Carly got to take a different route, a fork in the road. Now trying to make it very difficult to traverse, but Monch, oh my God, the third, even when her teammates try to take her kill. Now that's a round I was not expecting. From a 5 versus 3 to now we're all even. Ev's in trouble though. 2 in showers. Benji 1 shot away from falling. And Carly now have to re-clear elsewhere in this. They got time to do it, but Poppin could be on the chase to cut them off.
Toxins going up.
You're gonna hear all of this though on the rotate from Poppin. So it will be easy. I think you're trying to cut it knife out at the same time, but also just going to have to wait for Ev to meet up with Poppin so they can really get that timing through. Oof. Advantage is back for Envy.
Now Carly
One enemy
being as careful as they can, but not careful enough. Envy FlyQuest, good rotations, Munch under pressure.
Good spot to continue forward now, and that gives her a chance now to listen in to Envy FlyQuest to try to play this anti-eco.
One HP raise.
Can't see.
One HP raise.
I'm volleying close
Shower.
people.
Out shower. All shower. Bingo. All shower.
Bingo,
One HP
bingo.
raise. One HP. So good, dude.
Spike down.
Oh my god. You are feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Holy shit.
The position of all of the single players, so you don't have, like, you can start calling for the rotates and whatnot, you know what I mean? So very cool that that happens still now going into the tier 2.
That's 3.
Well, we're about to go into
Map 2.
the next map very soon. Because, man, FlyQuest Envy have hit the jackpot. This is decimation. Was not expecting from a 13-11 scoreline between these two teams to a 13-2. After Carly used both timeouts in that first half, just were unable to put a stop to